She awoke on a chilly morning in her parents' log cabin, the biting frost noticeable in the icy crystals formed on the windows. She looked around and appreciated her tidy interior, with a guitar placed neatly on its stand next to her rocking chair. Tea-like scents were meanwhile rising up from the kitchen downstairs. She got out of bed and put the kettle on. Downstairs, she noticed a sudden gust of wind blowing against the cabin, causing the old weather vane to creak loudly. That sound always made her think of the ancient keyboard, still linked up to her computer, that creaked in the exact same manner. Sometimes she felt as if the direction of the wind told her which keys to press, forming words she otherwise never would have thought of. She noticed an invite to a party, hosted by one of her friends, on the dinner table. Habiliment, white tie, it read. She wasn't in the mood, her head still spun too much. I'll repeat. She stepped outside for a second, evergreen nature all around her. Again, she noticed a sudden gust of wind, disturbing the treetops around her. The horrible creaking sound wasn't as strong this time, as the wind kept on blowing northeast. She remarked how similar music was to her own writing process, and how the keys used in music influenced the text she was writing. She got back inside and picked up the kettle to make some coffee. She really had to get started on a new book. Credibility. The Heart of Current-Day Politics, the title read. She focused and thought of the theme for her next chapter, her head still buzzing with thoughts. She thought of the complexities of the world around her, attracting her to the simplicity of the countryside she currently resided in. The moment she started writing, pressing down some keys, making that god-awful noise, the weather vane joined in. This time it didn't seem to settle down, as the wind continued to spin around the cabin as if it stood in the middle of a raging storm. The eye of the storm seemed to focus on her finger, indicating that the key she currently thought of was just the right one. I'll repeat. She got distracted for a while, and thought of one of her new projects, baking. She was convinced she could bake any type of cake, ranging from wedding to birthday cakes, in a wide scope of themes. Anthocyanins were her secret weapon, to obtain that purple hue and icing others struggled with so much. She really ought to apply for that baking contest held next month in the town centre. Her best friend had endearingly pushed her to participate for weeks now. True blue friends are hard to come by these days. The wind picked up once more. The groaning screech of the weather vane, amplifying the noise her keyboard made, didn't bother her anymore, as she'd finally gotten into the spirit of writing, her fingers ticking all over the keyboard, transporting her first colourful thoughts through bronze fingers, like copper wires conducting electricity. And so, to the beat of the creaking weather vane still swaying violently in the wind outside, she wrote steadily onwards, towards the end.